everybody, and this is Jolene Fisher with Balanced Bodies. Welcome to Barre Boot Camp 2.3. This is Wednesday's workout. And so today I'm going to do both floor and bar or chair. So make sure you have your chair and make sure you have a mat, and we're also going to need some dumbbells and a timer. Okay, so I'm going to just use the back of my chair. If you get a little out of balance because the chair's maybe not sturdy enough, grab something that you can hold on to when you're doing some of the one-legged squats. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we get started. So you've already gone through the warm-up, and we're going into the first round, round one. So we're going to do releve, or just basic calf raises. Again, make sure that your belly is tucked in tight, and that your pelvis is in a neutral position when you're doing these. You may or may not need the chair. So you have 20 of these. After you've done 20 of the releves, you're going to go into a leg swing. Bring that leg all the way out and up as high as you can go. You're going to do this for 20. And again, make sure you pull that belly button into the spine and maintain a pelvic neutral position. Then you're going to go into your sumo squat, single leg squat. So for this one, you're going to stand on one leg. In this case, I'm standing on my right leg, and my left leg's going to come back. I'm going to single leg squat, and then come up and pull through. Just like that. And then the last one in round one, we're doing a sumo squat to press. So the arm stays up, in this case my left arm. I'm going to go down into a grand plie, keeping that arm up, and then I'm going to come up and pull. Squat and pull. Squat and pull. And that's the sumo squat with pull. Alright, so I just did one side. You're going to have to make sure after the transition you come back and do the other side. Alright, we're in our transition one right after round one, and we're going to do a roll out to plank, and then push up. Walk back, roll up through the spine, roll back down, push up, and do that a total of 5 times. Here we are in round two. We're going to be using our timer, so make sure you get that out. The first thing is 1 minute of releve, or elevate, however you want to say it. We're just elevating those heels up off the ground for a total of 1 minute. You can do quick pulses. After 1 minute, stop your timer. Get it ready for the next minute. We're going to go into a plie pulse. Our feet are in parallel. We're just doing a little plie pulse. You can hold on to your bar, and you're doing this for 1 minute. After 1 minute's time, you're going to do a grand plie with your dumbbells. So you're doing that grand plie position. You're going to go into the grand plie dumbbell abduction. We don't need the hands to come up further than the shoulders like that. Just come right to parallel. After you get done with your grand plie pulses, you're going to go right into a tricep kickback. So you're standing forward, facing. That back leg is bent, forward leg is bent, and dumbbells come up to your shoulder height. You're going to kick that knee back and the triceps at the same time. Pull. And this is pulsing. You're going to do this for a total of 30 seconds. Alright, and you're done with that side. And done with round two. Alright, we're back at the mat after our round two. We're going into our transition. You're going to get down into your plank. And we're doing a side hip dip series. So we're doing hip dips, side to side. Pull that belly button into your spine. And dip those hips. You can also do these on the elbows, and you can also do them on your knees if you need a little modification. Okay. All right, so after round 2, you're going to go to the mat and you're going to do a hip dip, a side hip dip. You can do them in a high plank position, get your body into plank, and hip dip, right, left. Another way to do it is on your elbows. Or you can do it on your knees if that's too hard for you. It's a good modification. After that transition, you're going to stay on the mat for round 3. All right, this is round 3. And so what you're going to do is stay on the mat. You're going to lift that butt up off of the heels. And then we're going to go up and down for a total of 15. Remember to pull that belly button into the spine. Keep the pelvis neutral. And then when you're done with your 15, you're going to do 15 quick pulses at the bottom. Then we have 10 hip thrusters. So you're bringing that pelvis all the way back and all the way forward for 10. After you're done with 10, each direction counts as 1. So back and forth counts as 1. So make sure you do 1, 2, 3, and so on to 10. The next thing you're going to do, and I'll face forward just so you can see me a little bit better, is you're going to sway those hips to the side for a total of 10. Again, 1, 1, 2, and 2, and 3. Good. And when you're done with that, you're going to go right down into crunches on your mat. Proper way to do a crunch. And now you're going to need that timer again, so time yourself for 1 minute. The proper way to do a crunch. Pull the belly button into the spine. You're going to inhale, exhale, then crunch up. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly button in, and then crunch. Exhale, and crunch. We don't want you to build a poochie belly, and so you want to make sure you keep that belly button tucked in as you're crunching. The only way to do that is let out all your air. Again, you're doing crunches for 1 minute straight. Then we have 1 minute of Supermans. So you're going to get down onto your belly. Supermans are where you bring the feet and arms up together as one unit, then back down again. Up and down for a total of 1 minute. Pulling that belly button into the spine is important, even when you're on your tummy. It's a good core workout. All right. Then we have 1 minute alternating donkey kicks. So you're going to grab your 2-pound weights. I'll face this direction so you can see me better. I'm going to place those 2-pound weights right here in between your knee and calf muscle. And just kind of squeeze them in between both. You're going to get in a quadruped position or on all fours. For 1 minute, you're going to alternate what we call doing donkey kicks. Kick that foot up in the air. And you're squeezing that weight at the same time because you don't want it to drop. And that's it. And then you're going to do a pike push-up for 10. So you're going to get into what looks like a downward dog position. And you're going to press down so that your head gently touches the mat. This is a really good tricep workout because you want those elbows to come back. If this is too hard to do, and because mostly that's a tricep workout, we're going to have you come down onto your bottom and just do tricep presses like this. Okay. That's it for round 3. Here we are for round 4. In this one you're going to do wall push-ups. You're going to go down slow for 10. Stop. We're starting round 4 with wall push-ups. You're going to go down slow for 10. And what you can notice here from my arms is I'm keeping my elbows in close to my sides. I'm not putting my hands out really wide on the wall. This one is a narrow push-up on the wall. The further your feet are away from you, the harder it'll be. The closer they are to the wall, the easier it'll be. So you're going to do 10 slow and then 10 fast. Alright, then we have to grab our dumbbells again. You can grab heavier ones for this if you like. But on this one, we're going to do a tricep extension as we releve. The last thing in round 4 is a tricep extension into releve or elevate. So you're going to do double arm behind the head. Keep those elbows in toward the face. So a lot of people make the mistake of doing this or the elbows are out wide. Keep them in nice and narrow. And we're going into elevate for 20. So this one is completely without the bar. If you do need the bar, go ahead and drop one weight. Hold on to the bar. Do 10 with one arm and 10 with the other. And that's it for round 4. All right, your last transition is down on the mat again. You're going to be in a side plank position. So you can be in a side plank a couple different ways. The easiest way is to put that bottom leg, bend it back behind you, and then go up into side plank like this. The moderate way is be in scissor and then lift yourself up. The hardest way is to stack those feet and then lift from the middle. Okay. On this exercise, it might be easier since we are going to be lifting that top leg to start in the easiest position and then work your way up from there. So we're going to stay in the side plank. We're going to do a foot turnout. So turn out that hip, and then we're going to lift and lower for a total of 16. So we're going to get our buns nice and strong. We do something like this, and we have our hip turned out. We're working that outside of the leg and the bottom. And that's your last transition before you go back to the last round. Finish off with this transition and then a cool down, and you are done.